Hi, I'm Steve Hall, and in this video tutorial, we're harnessing the capabilities of ChatGPT to craft superior Agile epics. I'll share with you some ChatGPT prompt templates you and your team can use to craft a first draft of three types of Agile epics: feature expansion epics, user retention epics, and process optimization epics. A feature expansion Agile epic outlines significant enhancement or extension of an existing product or feature. So let's take a look at what is in a feature expansion Agile Epic. When creating a template, you'll want to add product name, feature name, user persona, specific functionality, business objective, measurable outcome, market trend and competitor analysis, and your company value and principles. This will serve as a template to remind you and your team what is important uh, to craft this type of epic. Here's what the prompt template would look like entered into ChatGPT. Now let's go ahead and create an actual um, epic request for a quick cart mobile app. And in this prompt, I've added all of the information that is required to customize this epic for our particular product and business. So create an epic for a quick cart mobile app that expands on the existing checkout feature. This epic should cater to busy professionals and address their needs for a more streamlined, rapid purchasing process. And I included the additional information that was required in this epic. So you can see by using a template and making sure that you put in the appropriate information that you can get a valid first draft of an epic customized particularly to your needs, even though you're using the learning power of this advanced language model trained on all sorts of data. So if we were to give this epic to ChatGPT, it would actually write us a draft of an epic that we could use to generate additional ideas or that we could use to uh, craft as a first draft of this epic related to a quick cart mobile app for a feature expansion. Now, let's look at a template for a user retention epic prompt. So a user retention epic is aimed at improving or maintaining a customer or retention rates. So let's look at what's in a user retention epic prompt template that you could use to make sure that you and your team um, enter the right information that would generate a good epic. So again, this is to give you and your team ideas so you can know how to customize these epics. So in this case, for customer retention, you're going to want to put in your product name, your user pain points, things like your strategic goal, measurable KPIs, user feedback, core user group, brand promise, for example. So this would be something that would allow you to customize a draft of an epic using ChatGPT and make sure you've provided some information that's specific to your product and your customer retention needs. So let's go ahead and put in this particular epic. Let's fill in those details and let's see what this epic would look like. In this case, we're providing an epic that focuses on user retention for something called a study buddy online. And so we say things like we want to analyze the drop-off points during course selection. This epic should contribute to our strategic goal of enhancing user experience. And we have a KPI in there aiming for a 15% decrease in course abandonment. Now, again, this is an example of you or your team taking a template, putting in the information that would be appropriate to generate a great first draft of this type of epic, and asking ChatGPT as your assistant to tell you what this epic might look like, or what it might include, or give you some ideas that you could use even to write an original epic. In this case, it's writing an epic here for us. and the associated user stories. So we have some ideas on what this epic would be, and the user stories to prioritize. Uh, in this case, it's telling us to conduct an analysis of user interactions, to collect recent user feedback, redesign a course selection, develop an algorithm, things like that. So this would give us an idea of how to craft this particular epic. And in future lessons, you'll learn how to customize this epic or to ask additional questions that would give you feedback on even customizing this epic further for your particular needs. So let's look at our last template idea today for Agile Epics. This is called a process optimization epic prompt. So a process optimization epic is an Agile epic aimed at improving or streamlining an existing process within an organization. So let's take a look at what would be key elements to add to this type of epic and what type of template would be useful for you and your team to use when developing these types of epics. So in this type of epic, when you and your team are writing it, it would be great if you put in an internal process and procedures, a product, a name, desired areas for improvement or efficiency, your business goal, your specific metric, and possibly some insights from an internal audit or review process. So the idea here is that you have a template of a prompt that you can use for this type of epic that allows you to make it consistent when you're developing this. So let's go ahead and see what this prompt would look like when we create an epic to optimize the onboarding process for a global tech CRM software. So we say this epic should address the needs of the sales team by incorporating automated data entry features, align with our objectives to reduce time to market productivity, target a particular KPI improvement of 25% onboarding efficiency, integrate insights from our last internal audit. So we use the prompt to make sure that we were including some detailed information specific to our needs, and we customized this prompt. And we ask now GPT to be our assistant and to draft some ideas and tell us what an epic like this might look like or include. So we take the prompt, we enter it into ChatGPT, we ask ChatGPT to create an epic based on this information. In this case, it gave us a general epic, it gave us an epic description, it gave us key objectives for this epic, it gave us ideas for key deliverables we would need in this epic, and it gave us an idea that we're going to need to have a timeline, and there's going to be some stakeholders that we want to involve in this epic. So it says, by embarking on this epic, we aim to enhance the onboarding process for global tech CRM software, ultimately leading to a more efficient and productive sales team aligned with our overarching business goals. So that sounds pretty good. So we could use this template to give us ideas to craft an epic. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. We've gone through 3 types of epics and epic templates. You'll find them included below the video. And keep in mind that these are just to assist you and your team to get ideas and first drafts of epics, remind you the best practices of what you want to include in some of these epics. And it's really up to you and your team to create the final draft of these epics, to review what you want to include in these epics, and to use your own internal team or company policies on what you and your development team would like to see in these epics. But I hope that you'll understand that ChatGPT can quickly generate some ideas for you and your team when writing quality epics. Okay, thank you very much.